Ivysaur and the Charizard, but a hefty amount of both, right? Meanwhile, Lima, you know, he had all of his... he was renowned for his Bayonetta in Smash 4. However, don't know if y'all were able to catch the Squad Strike Invitational, but Bayonetta was not looking quite as hot. Played her for a game and then swapped her out.
Okay,
but
so we have the rosters here.
Yeah, have the Peach in the lineup here. And of course, Lima's Peach is no slouch. Has won locals here more than once. Already starting off with a nice turnip toss into the dash attack. Going to get aggressive on the recovery.
Yeah, that's something that Peach was renowned for in Smash 4 particularly, but, you know, we'll see how much it, you know, holds up in this faster, more aggressive game.
One thing I think is going to be really important going into this is some matchup knowledge. We're seeing, of course, Lima's a new gen. He started with Smash 4. Doesn't have experience playing against a character like Ivysaur or Squirtle. So with the Charizard, he might have some familiarity, but he won't really know what angles of approach or what neutral tools the other player is going to be looking for. Denti accidentally going for the side beat the wrong way. Drops that stock, but Ivysaur is back here. Lima's sitting at 88%, which, believe it or not, I would not be surprised to see. Oh my goodness. This stock drops soon. That Ivysaur up air and up smash, really, really potent. Charizard, of course, has the up smash out of shield. Not going to do it just yet.
And Denti's switching a lot, and I mean, obviously Pokemon Trainer doesn't have the stamina anymore, but he's not shy with that down B. He really likes to see what everyone can do. Right.
He uses it really well in disadvantage. Wow, armoring through the attack, but not scooping Lima up into the hitbox. He really uses the return very well to escape pressure because it is a frame one invincible option that kind of stalls you.
That's it.
Yeah, up throw. Doesn't even need the platform. Squirtle's coming out. Squirtle's really good for some early percent, but we're going to swap back to the Ivysaur. He just kind of has to cycle through the Squirtle to get to the rest of them, right?
Yeah, that's the way it's seeming right now. And I like the way that Denti's Ivysaur has been looking in these early percents. It's, you know, just down to how well can he do keeping it out when he has to switch to the Charizard to get out of situations.
There we go, using the Charizard to try to make the recovery a lot safer. Ivysaur only has the use of that tether, so it can be a little bit scary, especially against Peach, who's more than willing to run out with down air. That forward smash, not quite going to do it yet, but boy, putting on some damage.
Liam, may have forgotten that you need to select actively which forward smash you want.
Right,
now.
You can pick which angle you want to send your opponent at.
And you must.
Go back air. Gonna send Charizard off stage. Wow, the Phantom hit on that turnip. This one, he has no jump. He's donezo.
Charizard does not have a lot of horizontal momentum after the up B is finished, so fly. Once you get gimped, you're gone.
One thing important to note in this game, if you don't want to play a Pokemon, you really don't have to because you still maintain your invincibility from the Phantom platform if you immediately swap. Unlike if you were playing, say, Sheik and Zelda in Melee, if you wanted to swap after dropping a stock, you just kind of have to eat the punish.
I like that Lima keeps moving after he hits Denti's shield so that the fly is a little bit less of a factor. However, that does open him up to that if he keeps doing that, Denti can B-reverse the fly and take the stock.
There we go, tries to land with that back air. Is a little bit safer now. Forward throw? Yeah, just catch him on the DI mix-up maybe, but even so, just a strong move. Got to swap back to the Ivysaur for these low percents. Covering himself. Look at how deep he went. And if Denti didn't reel up at the time that he did, may have been clipped and been put in a terrible situation. There we go, using that Razor Leaf to set up a lot of pressure in neutral. Fighting with forward air as well. Back air going to be a relevant spacing tool to look out for.
Denti's falling into a little bit of a rhythm with the Razor Leaf to the forward air.
And we're seeing him being pushed back to the corner as a result of it. Lima dealing with it pretty well. Forward air, though, does fight him back on stage. Uses the invincibility there, expecting an attack. Forward air. He's also sitting at percents where he's definitely in kill percents, so he wants to stay safe with this heavy boy. Oh, that forward air going to do it, though. Lima down to the last stock, though, so Denti did as best as he could as an opener without winning.
Yeah. 2 stocks taken, and honestly, you know, the way that Lima was starting to run on that last Denti stock, it was almost looking like, it was like, okay, just take the stock and you'll be good, but then it was almost a little bit of a disappointment that Denti didn't take that last stock because he ran it back really well.
He definitely brought it back to percents where, at least in Smash 4, I would have said Peach was a kill percent. Not entirely certain what options are at this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Rage is a lot less potent, but Charizard back air, still Charizard back air. That move's strong.
Yeah, he's still beefy.
So we're going to see Dakpo coming in for that last Lima stock.
See what he can do. I think Dakpo has pretty good versatility with the Luigi, that he's shown that his combo game does not care about what character you're playing. So I don't mind seeing him go in early.
I'm pretty sure that they're going to be character locked, so I know for sure that we're going to see the Peach for that Lima's last stock. I don't know for sure who we're seeing out of Dakpo, because he does have a couple of options.
He's actually going with the Corrin.
Okay, yeah. I know that he's been really looking into Corrin, really very, very excited for Corrin in this game. There was one other character he was mentioning that I don't remember off the top of my head, but I don't think he was trying to stick true to Luigi or Diddy Kong super well.
Okay.
Not a character specialist or a character loyalist.
He has been saying a lot about Luigi, though, so, I mean, I'm excited to see it, for sure. I'm also excited to see him pull out the Corrin using the green color, which is not oft used, but it looks really good. They're giving a 3-2-1 go.
There we go. Already starting off with the dot eyes, which does immaculate shield damage. Against Peach, though, I really like the idea of the sword character coming in clutch, expecting the cross-up because of Smash 4 mechanics, but that slide really does not send very far.
It's been nerfed a little bit.
It's potential that it might not even let you cross up, because I know there's a lot of moves that act like that in this game, Fox Illusion now. But I guess we'll have to see.
Wow, look at Lima. Dude.
Putting in some damage.
Lima just said, dude, hold this veggie for me real quick. I got to slap you.
Catching the landing with the up smash. Lima taking 4 stocks now.
That's big, too, because Dakpo got off to a hot start.
Already pulling his weight in this crew battle. But there we go. Landing with a bite. Dakpo dropping a stock isn't what you want to see if you're a fan of the old gens, but 1 stock is not the end of the world.
No.
Lima just did a pretty good job. Pretty solid.
No, he definitely went above average. You know, you're looking to get 3 stocks if you go in, and
2 stocks is all right if you're the starter. It's the best you can possibly do without winning, right? 3 stocks is great. You've definitely pulled your own weight. 4 stocks, you're moving into the above average territory.
And then 5 and above is just above.
You're on a run.
Yeah, you're on a run. So
Carna looks like going to be coming through. It's a battle between the team captains here.
This is where I'm wondering. I don't know who Carna's going to pick.
I know he went Crom in doubles,
and I would expect the Crom, but I mean,
we also saw some Lucina.
You look at the old gens; they do have Lunchables who looked pretty solid against the Crom the other night.
True,
has a Crom of his own.
It was, however, Carna who was able to take it all over him.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, so we'll see. Okay, it is going to be Crom. I'm getting confirmation that we're sitting down here. Stocks should not be evened up. I think it should be.
Yeah, that should be
12.
Carna at 12 and
Carna
then
at 12,
Dakpo at
11.
Is that right?
Yeah, because Dakpo's down a stock.
That's true.
Carna's coming in fresh.
Had it backwards in my head, but don't get it backwards. This is going to be most likely a fast-paced match.
Yeah, the thing about Crom in crew battle scenario is, boy, can he take stocks fast, but also he has a really delicate recovery, so any leads that you have can evaporate pretty quickly as well. We'll see how well Carna's able to handle the pressure. Normally, he's pretty calm and collected. Starting off with another pin, does maintain his double jump, but that counter is not going to be great to land with Dakpo here reacting.
Oh, try to get the back hit of the up air. Goes for it 2 more times, but you have to be a little bit later. Yeah. Here comes for Dakpo. There's that back hit that he's looking for.
Tries to juggle with the up airs, punishes the air dodge to land, and look at all of the damage that's already racked up here. Jab to Nair.
We've been saying, man, dude, he is
and
dirty.
Again, expecting the cross up, but Dakpo gets away with the pin early.
Air dodge on stage, yep.
Wow, really, really nice air dodge there.
I was expecting a dancing blade after that.
Just decided to cover with forward tilt, thinking he had the range.
Wow, just trading shields back and forth, but it's Dakpo that wins the interaction.
Ooh, that forward smash to try to cover jab on shield. Trying to definitely had time to cover.
So, Ryan, when you see a back and forth shield interaction like that, that's crazy. When you see a back and forth shield interaction like that, what do you think is probably going through the minds of 2 guys that don't normally do that?
God, I mean, Right now, it's a new game. Oh, God. They have a lot that they have to get adjusted to on what is punishable, what is not, right? Trying to figure out what I can get away with as well.
Carna just got away with that nair, dude, at the last possible second of his invincibility. Jumps on stage with that. It's a quick
Wow,
move.
you can cancel pin really early. It looks like a manual cancel, which wasn't really a thing in Smash 4.
No, you had to wait for a while.
Trying to bait out an air dodge there, maybe, an air dodge, but...
I thought he was going for a footstool. Wow, he got 3.
Wow, just outside of the range of the jab, and of course the grab up throw is going to do it. Dakpo finally taking that stock. He's got 2 on the board now. Oh, jab forward smash, though. That not quite going to do it, but boy, did we see the lightning. Forward throw? Yeah, just push that Corrin off stage. Jab. Tries to go for the back air, but caught in his movement a little bit.
I like the use of the up B to break out there in case Dakpo tries to actually fully commit to a
Forward
follow-up.
tilt. Oh, my goodness. He might not be able to make it back.
He will not. Yeah, Carna just a force out there with that crumb.
And now, average stocks taken for OldGens is 2. We've seen Dakpo take 2 stocks, we've seen Denti take 2 stocks, and we've seen OldGens pull, we've seen the NewGens pull pretty far ahead.
And now, okay, so I think Sethlon has replaced
Lunchables?
a couple.
He's replaced Lunchables because Lunchables wasn't able to make it here.
Oh, that's right. He replaced Lunchables, and then I think Eggy has replaced Disco as well on the sheet that we've been given.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, you can see who's on there on the screen. But Sethlon coming in, since Carna is locked on the Crom, we saw at the free tournament at the lock-in that Sethlon dismantled, well, not dismantled the Crom, but he was winning solidly every time.
Yeah. Now, Sethlon did end up dropping and taking 3rd to that event, but he did win the...
No, I was talking about the free one, yeah. Invitational was a bit different because he did have to cycle through the characters, but when it did come down...
got 1 stock apiece of each matchup.
Yeah, and when it was down to the Roy versus Crom, Sethlon looked pretty strong.
Did look pretty crisp. And we're now Carna at 11 stocks, Sethlon at 9.
Yeah, I think Carna probably takes 1 more before this is over, before it's all said and done. That's going to be my prediction.
Really, really hard about whether or not he wants to fist bump Sethlon.
Apparently. There we go. All right. GG's.
Yeah, Carna down to 11 stocks from 12 though. We did see stock drop by Dakpo. There it goes.
There it goes. So now officially down to 11 stocks. And we will get started back on Pokemon Stadium 2.
It's a really good stage.
It's honestly the best stage in the game. Let's just be totally objective.
Connecting in the grab, and I love these landing punishes to catch the air dodges trying to evade. Because we know a lot of these combos aren't necessarily true, but you kind of want to take the hit instead of the constant, like Fox Vortex, for example. There we go, down throw, connects into forward air, catches the jump too. That...
Too far from ledge. Sethlon was able to DI out of it, get back on stage. Now, if he plays his cards right, he can tie this back up.
Right. If he takes 2 quick ones, holding on to all 3 of his, that's going to be a big weight off of the older OldGen shoulders.
All right, back to ledge.
Rose recovery, of course, a lot less delicate than Crom's, but still... Crom just as potent at getting these kills.
This time Carna taking advantage. Wow, too low. It takes the stock and that's it, but that's what he does. He keeps the NewGens in the lead.
Yeah, Carna taking a solid 3 stocks, pulling his weight. Sethlon dropping 1, but still was able to take the 2.
Yeah.
Of course, we've seen an average now still between the OldGens of 2 stocks taken, but Sethlon has a little more in the tank.
Yes. So, you know, we'll see. That's the team captain out for the NewGens,
right.
And
we've got
down lower.
If rosters haven't changed, we've got Cheeks, Kisoku, and Jason.
It is not Cheeks, it is now Oryx in his place. But that's not what we're seeing. We're seeing Jason on the field.
And I have not seen Jason play Ultimate yet. I also have yet to see him play. He hasn't played Smash 4 over at one of our events in a long time. He's played doubles at most.
He played like 1 or 2 doubles matches. That's it, though.
Yeah.
Ever since he announced his retirement, he stayed true to his word.
He's going Fox, though, still maintaining that loyalty with the old character that he used to main in Smash 4.
And I mean, why not? Because so far it seems that the Vortex is somewhat intact.
We'll see if Fox is still we'll see if Fox has maintained his same kind of level of pressure. The way Roy has gotten a lot better, you know? I don't know if Fox has the same hype going into this.
Right.
He's had a couple of nerfs. His side B is a lot worse now. Can't cross through opponents.
But it is still a viable recovery option, so, you know.
Still good for recovery, just not good for getting back to the center stage for free. And that is something that was very important in this particular matchup in Smash 4 because Roy has such a solid ledge trapping game.
Yeah. And that gets even crazier when you compound just how dominating Sethlon is when he's got control of the stage.
Yeah.
When he takes control, he does not very easily give it up. And he's so smart with how he takes it, too. That's one of the biggest factors regarding Sethlon's play is just he knows how to play the platform fighter.
Going back to Pokemon Stadium 2 again. It's just such a good stage.
Nothing to dislike about it, man. I have no complaints about it.
There we go. Giving the countdown and go. Getting some lasers to start off. Still going for that full hop auto cancel down air. Looks like it's still intact, but what he gets off of it might not be.
That's true. I mean, that was a big part of Fox's kill confirm game in Smash 4, getting the up smash after it. But now we'll see what Jason has in mind. That's one of the big things for Sethlon that he's been doing, the overshoot.
God, Sethlon is terrifying. Forward smash puts him off stage, though. He was really trying to turn that around because Jason has been playing with such a big advantage. That near up tilt, though, not safe on shield anymore.
Good DI out of the double-edged dance by Jason. Now he's got control of stage. Sacrifices it to try to cross up Sethlon. Yeah,
Sethlon going for down air to shield because aerials out of shield now are much quicker than like dropping shield or trying to go for a grab.
Great air dodge back into the stage. That's been pretty effective for a lot of people, is baiting your opponent to follow you to that side of the stage.
Wow! Parry on the last hit of the Blazer to up smash from Jason, already looking seasoned in this game. Up air still doing a clean 16%.
That is a man that has been doing a lot of thinking about this game.
Oh, the air dodge to escape the combo. Back on stage, and because Sethlon had to go so far off to commit to it, he was able to make it back without any landing trap.
Okay, down air once again doing wonders for Jason coming back on stage.
There we go, fair through the pressure. He can still cross through your shield with Firefox, which is something that Jason used a lot of. Back throw used by Sethlon, interesting. So it might have had some property changes from Smash 4. That,
yeah, I think he was trying to use it to make Jason miss a tech on the platform and then set up for a kill, but did not work. And now Sethlon's got to play oh so very careful to take a stock.
He tries to wait for an air dodge or a jump there, forces Sethlon back to the ledge. Gets up throw. That's going to do it. But he's sitting at over 100%.
And straight into the blast zone, and now Sethlon.
He's got to play so careful if he wants to go on this. Waits for the air dodge, gets a nair instead of a kill. Could have been an up smash potentially.
Is he stick nair? Is that still a problem?
Not. I mean, it exists, but it's very deliberate. You got to really be gunning for it.
Immediately following up with that up tilt, but that's dangerous because if you miss it, it leaves you wide open. And now Jason's starting to swing. He wants to take the stock, and Sethlon's defense has gotten intangible.
Nair tries to run up and cover tech in place and tech away. Oh, tries to cover the air dodge, but Jason narrowly avoids and finally connects that back air. Sethlon still alive. Wonderful DI. The counter puts Jason full off stage.
This man is on some other kind of...
But Jason does eventually clean it up with that back air, barely clinging to that last stock. Sethlon now really kind of putting the team on his back.
Yeah, doing a fantastic job of showing how it's done. But
still only taking 3 stocks, though.
Yeah.
An average, above average for the OldGen team right now, but a very average amount that you want to score. Somebody on the OldGen team is going to have to make a run.
Yeah, and I mean, looking at what we got left, we've got Eggy, who is not going in next because he's just chilling in the back of the store. As well as, who else is there?
Austin.
Austin. That's the guy who can go on a run. I could believe that. But we are looking for him.
I would not be surprised to see Austin go in against Jason. Yeah, here he comes.
Here's the big man on campus.
That's the matchup we used to see so frequently back in the day when Jason was a regular attendee of the Shockwave tournaments, and we would see it swing in Austin's favor quite a bit.
Yeah, the period of time in which Austin had such a high record over Jason and eventually forced him to pull out for 1 week a Charizard that Austin then immediately found a counterplay for. So we'll see if the new game, new Jason, maybe he can take down one of his big demons.
It looks like Jason's already adjusted pretty well to the new mechanics, just a tad bit for day one, looking nice.
That parry was so clean.
But Austin, we've already seen him get innovative with the new up air that Ness has been given, and definitely getting happy about the way that they've changed PK Fire, where you don't quite get as much off of it, but it's a little bit more of a safe neutral tool to use. Harder to punish him.
That's the way Austin liked to use it, so.
Right, so Jason got to drop this stock, or they're just going to go right into it. Jason is one stock down. There we go.
We'll just restart this. Sure, why not?
There we go.
No contest.
Austin, though, one of 2 remaining members of the old gen squad. Jason representing the new gens. He has 2 people lined up behind him, so he's going to be trying to build as big of a lead as he possibly can. Already up 2 stocks. He's got to take another to meet the average quota that the other 2 members of the new gen team have set up for him.
I mean, this is the time, right? It's you spend your time at the beginning of the crew battle being careful, but once you get a lead, you have to just put your
foot down.
You put your foot down on the gas and you try to increase that lead as much as you can.
Late hit of that down air doesn't look like it connected to much. Falling up air was able to connect into the jabs. So low that he was able to pull that move out as well. Jabs still looking powerful for Fox. Early percent just gets you good damage. Yeah, that's a third. Going to be putting on the nice and consistent. There we go. Trying to sit just outside the range of the fair. Parry? Yeah, boy!
Timed it perfectly with the ender.
Dash attack, though, is going to catch the landing. Up air. Ness doesn't have the same easy time getting down as he did in Smash 4 because of the changes to the air dodge mechanics. And now, still Jason taking another stock, keeping that average at 3 minimum. Back there, going to put him off stage, though, and this new PK Thunder is a force. Down smash, still safe. Go.
Okay, keeping it close.
I like that Jason went for the really high recovery with the illusion, so we go for the platform. Still maintain the distance. Down throw back air looks like it's still working out for him. Now the pivot grab. Pivot grab to outspace the nair landing that Jason was going for and take that stock. Austin looking strong. Down throw going to be good damage. Goes with the up smash to cover the air dodge in.
Covering everything except for air dodge away and getting the bat to boot.
And God, Jason's on his last leg of this stock, but he's putting on some good damage. If he takes another one, it's going to be looking really rough for Team OldGens. How well can Jason play defensively? I know normally in doubles he's the stock tank. He's the guy who sits back and plays real safe, real close to the chest.
Oh my gosh, that made me think up smash. He was looking for a roll from Austin.
Trying to space out for a back air maybe. Nair just sets something up. Nair cross up.
Smart Jason is by not pressing buttons all the time. He's got a lot of empty hops towards Austin and past him too.
Using the Nair to fight through the PK Thunderhead and finally finds a clean hit in neutral.
I could see Jason right there. I could see in his head the illusion going to center stage, and he said, I can't do that.
We really, really need to see Austin take this stock without dropping one. If we want. There we go. He does eventually catch the landing aerial. He does get the grab, and he does take that stock from Jason, keeping the average being 3 stocks between all of the old gens. Or all of the new gens, rather. Oh, no. Austin now only has 1 stock, 1 player left behind him, 4 stocks. Oh, yeah, he does have 2 stocks, sorry.
Austin has 2 stocks.
Austin's got 2 stocks.
Yeah,
5 stocks left on that team. Now 6 stocks left on the new gens.
Bringing it back.
6 stocks left on the new gens.
Yep.
So Austin brought it back close. And the ability to hold onto that stock when he was chilling at 127, he's got all of the mileage left.
Increasingly important to hold on to each of these stocks. And now,
Kisoku, I'm wondering who he's even going to pick going into this.
Yeah, he's been showing Pokemon Trainer, Mario as well. So, I mean, Meta Knight too. So
he's had a couple of characters. I don't know which ones he's gravitated to the most.
You're talking about how NewGens needed to put their foot on the gas, but it looked like it was just like real defensive driving from the old gens, and now it's their turn to put the foot on the floor.
Oh, yeah. Looks like we are going to see the Mario come out, the tried and true. Rocking the wedding uniform today.
Yeah, loving the look, and now Pokemon Stadium 2 just seems to be the venue.
And who can blame him? It's so pretty.
It's a real
such good music, too. All right. Austin said he wanted to raise the roof. It's time to start this party.
Okay. Let's party!
There we go. Ooh, down air.
Who's played Metal Wolf Chaos, please give me validation.
Okay, so from what I have seen, oh my god, the drag down upper to up tilt to chase. Austin looking nice already, adjustments to the up air, but we've seen some adjustments from Kisoku as well, where Mario down throw was the old wave, and now the new wave is that up throw comboing just as well.
Trying to use that down tilt. You know, Kisoku at the end of Smash 4 was really starting to find some utility out of it.
Oh my god! Austin finding his PK rocket, sending Kisoku's stock out of the park.
If there is a man who has made lemons out of lemonade, it is Austin with that PK Thunder 2.
Right, and I love that we get the slow-mo zoom every time. I've never been happier to be in this region when Ultimate comes out.
Yeah, no, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow, Fireball going to stuff out the PK Thunder.
Forward throw, no down throw, tries to catch DI mix-up. But wow, PK Thunder's so potent still. It's crossing up in there, but not super safe on shield. The pressure is so fierce. Now Austin off stage. How's Kisoku going to deal with it? The air dodge still gets caught. Back throw going to put him back off stage. What can Austin do? His drift is immaculate. Gets a phantom footstool on the activation.
Yeah, because Austin was already using the PK Thunder and he had to bail out.
There we go. Goes for a second. Goes for a second PK Thunder too.
This time Austin realizing it's not going to work and Kisoku air dodges, so just straight back to center stage for the Ness.
Weak back air. That's going to force an air dodge, and he's going to be able to punish the lag with a back throw. Austin looking like he's put the entire team on his back.
He has given OldGens the lead again single-handedly, but Kisoku looking to even it up as he's got him off stage, and it's the edge guarding that almost comes through with the kite block, but Austin able to delay his recovery. That's what we've come to expect from him.
Oh, he's got the fire going! And that's a forward smash! Austin three-stocking Kisoku and taking the lead for the OldGens!
In the most incredible way I can think of, a PK Thunder to a charged bat. I almost said fully charged. It's not. I just want to look at this again. Man, using the PK Thunder 2 PK Thunder setup. Oh. That was like a Tony Gwynn swing right there. That was just like a reach out and slap him.
God bless. Austin looking so strong. Now the OldGens with a 2-stock advantage.
As they went into that with a 1-stock down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big turnaround. And it's down to Oryx to see if he can take it home for the NewGens. He's the last man standing.
Looks like we got potentially 2 Peaches then on the NewGen squad. We're going to see if this one's a little more technical, going to be a little bit more attuned to the new mechanics.
If we're going off of the Smash 4 mains, that is the truth.
I think pulling Austin in against Jason was the smartest thing, because to neutralize that threat was very important.
Extremely.
And no one better to do it than Austin. But between the 2 remaining players, with Rosalina being changed the way that she is, I don't think we'll see her too early in the metagame, as she was mainly like a secondary for Oryx.
Yeah.
And we've seen in the past that these have kind of swung back and forth. It was kind of hard to say who to send in for the NewGens between Oryx and between Kisoku. But wow, did Austin do a good job of running a train on the attempt that Kisoku brought through.
3-stock in a crew battle is the absolute most you can do in any situation, and that just looks That looks good for the big man on campus.
Austin now, if I'm not mistaken, he's taken 5 stocks.
Yes, he has. And Oryx will be rolling with the Peach. Man, if he can get past Austin with 2 stocks intact, I think he's in a good position. But that is,
He really needs the stocks, right?
throw away that turnip. We're ready to go.
All right, getting the countdown. They're dropping down. Gets another turnip here. Already starting off with a PK fire though, and even from that height, it looks like he doesn't land with very much lag at all. So you get a couple more angles to use that in neutral. Starting off hot, Austin putting on a quick 42 and rising. Oryx has yet to find his footing. Almost falling into the PK Thunder 2 would have been a wonderful way to start again for the old gens.
That was a big missile coming in right underneath those dainty heels. And now this is a great situation for Austin to be set up in, but Oryx still had his double jump. Very good stuff.
There we go. Does find the get up attack and is able to stop the 0 to death. But nice drift also to get away from that forward air, but a down smash is going to seal it, and Oryx now, he's getting just run over.
That is a nearest makes no difference % on that stock when you compare it to a 0 to death.
There we go. Fair does find his way back onto the stage, is going to empty land and grab that it was his bread and butter in the Smash 4. The mix-ups on when he's going to end that float. Ooh. Catches the air dodge on with that back air.
Yeah, Oryx is all about this ledge trapping game. It's been a little bit reduced for Peach because of the pace of this game, but Ness is a slower character than most that we've seen so far.
Dash attack is going to connect and put Austin real up high. Forward air is not super safe when you space it that close. That was terrifying.
Oryx has been here before.
Yeah.
He knows what to look out for when that PK Thunder comes out, and the quick drop down that time going to save his skin.
I like the immediate adjustments from Austin to the new PK Fire, how easy it is to get out, that he went for a straight forward air to try to catch Oryx. No tech. That's okay. He has the drift, but the Nair comes in clutch, and Austin, again, yet to drop a stock from either the newest of the new gens.
So that is, so far, 2 Wow, kills himself. That is the only thing that keeps him from running an absolute
The only thing
train.
that can stop Austin is Austin.
Apparently.
So far, he's 7 stocks in. 7
That's
stocks
so many.
in.
And that's half the stocks. As half as you can get anyways.
Oryx looking to stop the train as soon as he can. But God bless, Austin's making it difficult. There we go.
Okay.
Turnip recatch. Spacing just away from this long distance forward air. Turnip bouncing looked like it could have set up for a really interesting situation.
That would be daisies.
There we go.
But yeah. Finally catching that jump from the ledge. Austin had been doing a lot of really aggressive options from the ledge, particularly with the double jumps, and not doing really any standard options at all. And so Oryx finally able to close it out.
And look at Eggy slowly waddling up here.
It's like, come on, Austin, you couldn't have done this, man.
It's like, I guess I do have to play, huh? I guess I do have to play. Eggy likely going to be rocking the Inkling, which was doing really, really well in doubles.
So I heard, yeah.
Put on a clinic in winners finals and had some really close games in losers. The losers side of grands and grands. Wasn't quite able to come out on top, but second place is no slouch.
No. Especially, I mean, first week of doubles.
Oh yeah,
that is a tough thing to get the hang of.
Oh yeah, it's hard enough in singles, but doubles is a whole other story. All right, so now. Select controls on that. It's going to be Oryx's last stock, the last line of defense, and Iggy's got a full 3 in the tank. It would be a lot to ask for Oryx to take this one for the new gens, but the team is on his back right now.
Yep. He has got a lot of weight to carry, and we're going to see if this is going to end up being the Alamo or not.
I mean, the 3 stock on Kisoku was the biggest factor.
Yeah, that was a big turning point.
Everyone else on Team NewGen took 3 stocks, with the exception of Oryx has 2 under the belt right now. Now, Kisoku being the outlier really put them behind. Austin, though, had to clean up for everyone else on the OldGen team who was taking in consistent 2 stocks, Austin stepped up to the plate and took 7.
Yes. Yes, he did.
A one-man army.
I mean, you have 2 Austins on your team. You pretty much win the crew battle.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if Iggy's able to pick up the slack or continue to pick up where Austin left off, or if Oryx is going to finally, you know, bring up the average for everybody else a little bit.
Well, I think that what we're going to be seeing is a lot of Eggy moving around, keeping his distance, and using that ink while Oryx just waits for him to approach and make a mistake.
Just the fact that you have as the last character on the opponent's lineup that is 2 stocks ahead, being a zoner-based character like Inkling, is going to make it so much harder for you to mount this 3-stock comeback.
Mm-hmm. And while technically the timer shouldn't be on, I mean, playing against a zoner without a lead, they know they don't have to approach, so,
right.
You know, what's up?
That forward smash just outside of the range. Woomy indeed.
Get some paint on that pretty gold dress. Trying to pick up that edge guard, but the aggressive options working out really well for Kisoku, or not Kisoku, Oryx off of the ledge.
There we go. Has mounted up a good amount of percent on Eggy at the ledge. Could maybe see a stock dropped with that forward air. That move doesn't much damage, or rather knockback, but it does get that ink in line, which will make your moves do a lot more knockback.
That's what Eggy needs right now. He is fresh out.
There we go. Catches the back air. Eggy doesn't need to drop a stock. And that is 3 stocks up for the OldGens.
3-stock victory is nothing to sneeze at. And they just showed, man, I mean, when you got the experience.
It was looking really, really nice for Team NewGen until Austin came along.
Yeah, and then Austin ran a train. I mean, not to be outmentioned that, you know, the rest of the OldGen team actually did pretty well.
They did all do pretty consistently okay.
Yeah.
And
then
who
Austin
knows how good Eggy could have done. Looked like he was playing solidly enough, right? But Austin stole the show.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
To nobody's surprise. He's always the one who's in the spotlight.
I mean, you ask, do you prefer 5 good players or, you know, 3 mediocre players and 1 really, really good player?